I end up becoming a doctor, I'm gonna laugh when I watch this video. Hi, my name is Mitchell, and I have lots of doubts. Not doubts in my ability, but doubts as if it's worth it. Maybe it's because I suck at OChem. Maybe it's because I suck at all chemistry. Let me turn off my fan. Yeah, maybe it's because I suck at all chemistry. It's currently 2:20 in the morning. I have a biochem exam in 2 days, or tomorrow, since today's Wednesday. Yeah, I've struggled with OChem. I've struggled with all chemistry since chemistry started. I'll say chemistry started in high school, sophomore year. Yeah, I had this big goal of wanting to help people, and I thought medicine is the way to help people, or it seemed like the most effective way. But now that I'm on my final year of college, about to graduate, it doesn't seem like that goal that I originally thought was worth it. Okay, I graduate college this fall. I just have to survive biochem for real, for real. And I graduate college this fall, right? After I graduate college this fall, I'm going to be taking my MCAT, studying for that, applying to med school, the whole process. Then where I'm looking at myself now, it's going to take me at least 9+ years. I'm currently 20, I turned 21, so that means by 30, I have like full board certification of everything I want medicine wise to be complete. Something I've been realizing for these last couple of months is medicine is the security that no other career has. I'm gonna turn off my fan a little bit more. It's kind of cold. Medicine is the security that everybody kind of wants. I have immigrant parents, and I'm an immigrant too. I mean, I'm a citizen, but I was born in America. I was born in Nigeria, citizenship and all that nonsense. Yeah, it's gonna take me 9 years to make the medicine money, and let's say doctors make 450K. I just don't think it's worth it. But at the same time, I do know starting fundamentally something new is more work to achieve the path I've already taken so many years on. Maybe it's the sunken ship fallacy. Maybe it is fear. But because I have already worked most of my life to accomplish this goal, it would be a lot easier for me just to thug it out and complete the goal than for me to search for something else. Yeah, maybe it's complacency. My biggest dream in life is to meet people, talk to them, and have conversations. And that's one thing I'm learning about social media. All of these dreams are possible. You consistently have to put yourself out there, framing in a message way that people hook, connect, and want to know you. And ads can be run, and that's kind of how social media runs. But yeah, like I said, my name is Mitchell. My dreams are to just help people, and fundamentally, I think medicine is a great path to help people. But I think in helping people, it may not be the most worth it route. If we're talking about we only have one life to live and we don't know when we die, I can go to bed and die tomorrow after I upload this video, God forbid, but such is life. Fundamentally, I think I would be wasting my life if I spend 9 years trying to accomplish this goal. Okay, these might sound very blunt, and yeah, but these are no jokes. I think medicine or going the doctor route, I can do it. But because I have other things I want to do in life, I don't think I could truly ever commit full focus into it. Or I can literally just shut up and stop talking about all this nonsense and just fully commit. But yeah, I know medicine is a path that opens doors for other things, but I do truly think that for somebody to become a doctor, their goal and purpose must only be medicine. Not only, but that's what they must close their eyes and see and close out everything else. I think that commitment literally just means eliminating all other choices. I think that focus is literally just one task whole time. That's all focus is. And not necessarily, I do struggle with lack. I do struggle and lack focus of things. But I do think For you to get true fulfillment from a career, there has to be a mix of accomplishment, interest, and maybe financial profit. A lot of times, financial profit is not even in the equation. Accomplishment and achievement. Personally speaking, I don't think a college degree is that much of an accomplishment, at least for my situation. I'm 2 years into college. College is doable if you take classes you're interested in. Even if you take classes you're not interested in, I have no interest, absolutely no interest whatsoever in chemistry. I've taken Gen Chem 1, 2, Orgo 1, 2. Now I'm taking Biochem. No interest whatsoever. Biology, at a time I had interest in it. I'm realizing I don't really have interest. I can tell you too much about the body. I can tell you too much about marketing. I can tell you too much about AI. I have interest in how the world works and communication. That's probably my biggest interest. Yeah. If I do become a doctor at the end of the day, I'm going to laugh when I watch this video, because I have to thank all the people who've seen me go through this existential crisis. And even if I don't, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because you derive your success. Oh my gosh, I didn't end up becoming a doctor like I said I wanted to do at 4 years old. Boo hoo. Like, who cares? Who actually really cares? I do think at the end of the day, it's doing something worth living, helping those around you, and making sure you can have an impact that lasts longer than you, and focusing on God. My life is always in shambles, but I'm not right with God. I've had these existential crises more and more, and I've low-key not been right with God. High-key not been right with God. Do you see my Bible in the background? No. It's been in that little trunk thing, or cabinet. I don't know what it's called, dresser. Who cares? And God forgive me, because I really do think that God gives us peace and answers all our problems and solves all our issues. At least solves my issues, and my issues are lack of Him. Yeah. I'm gonna work y'all through the process. If you're watching this and you're pre-med, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? And take my advice with a grain of salt. I think that all advice is perspective that people wish they had whenever they were younger, or whenever they needed it. Or that's why whenever they give you advice, it's something they wish they would have. And the advices are very, very nuanced. Like, people will tell you, don't ever fall in love. Or somebody would tell you is follow your passions, follow your dreams. Some people will tell you is your passion, save your passion until you can have the money to kind of do your passion. Other people will tell you, do what you love and you'll never work a job. Like, these are true, but they're all situational and subjective. So yeah, pre-med does not start when you go to college. It doesn't even start in high school. It starts when you first have the dream of becoming a doctor. Then you take the steps towards accomplishing it. Very, very close towards the steps. But as I go closer and closer to the goal, there's going to be discouragement. We all know this. But a thing I do want to say is, you only have one life. And what would you do with that life? Would you live in regret of not following another path, or would you follow the path because of complacency? I'm talking to myself because I'm really, really having a hard time making that decision. Yeah. I just want to, graduating is not even going to solve my problems, because I think degrees are dumb. Oh man, I think the only useful degree is really an engineering degree, and the rest of the degrees are just whatever you choose to make out of it. And even in a degree, if you don't get internships and don't use your skills and leverage yourself by putting yourself out there, your degree is worthless. Then I have my degree, healthcare studies, or previously my degree was chemical biosciences. Sounds fancy, just a chemistry degree. Healthcare studies doesn't sound fancy. Literally just a chemistry degree with a bunch of health subjects in it. Yeah, degrees don't really matter. If you don't know that, degrees don't even matter. Take things that fuel your passions, and you have to think about college as an investment. Profitability, okay? It's a chart I'm putting up, drawing, okay? Profitability and interest. Is this profitable over the time I'm gonna spend here, and is it worth it? Because college is not cheap. If you go to college on a full ride, go crazy. But if you really are paying for college for yourself, think about profitability over a shorter distance of time. Okay, medicine profitability is high at a high distance of time. Something that has a high profitability, low distance of time, trade school. I would recommend more people to go to trade school. Plumbers make racks. HVAC makes racks. Welders make racks. Racks are not going to solve your problems. But if your worries are paying rent and trying to help your parents out, make those racks. But don't forget about God, please, and help the people around you. What else is... Yeah. Engineering is also quite questionable because it's also hard to get a job in these fields. The thing about medicine that people push so much is the security. A doctor loses your job today. When have you heard of a doctor losing their job? I haven't either. Unless that doctor is evil or horrible at their job, you're not losing your job. So that security is there. But then you do the math, okay? Residents work at least 70 hours a week. Maybe if I'm lucky, we get to work 50 hours a week. I right now think it's crazy to be working 40 hours in a week. Might even think that, like, I literally think that's crazy. Insane. That's not the reality I want. I want to help people. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to own my own business. I literally want to get paid to have conversations. But for you to get there, you have to sell a product. I don't even know if I could sell perspective. Like, people say these conversations that I have and they watch the videos and say it's good and whatnot. But boys is broke. $1.24 to my bank account. Rent gotta be paid. How many days from now? Rent gotta be paid in 8 days. Literally, rent gotta be paid in 8 days. Profitability over time, do things you're interested in, and live life. When I say live life, I don't mean do drugs or do dumb stuff. I think drugs are dumb. Live life as in experiences and perspective. Experiences are conversations, perspectives are mindsets. Seek those to the max. Yeah. Mitchell, it's 2025. It's July 23rd. I would love to watch this video in 10 years and see what happens. But, frick, man. Life is good, though. Just tired. If you decide that medicine is worth it for you, whoever's watching this, I'm going to be watching this too. You got this. It's a long, long, long path. I cannot tell you if it's worth it or not, but yeah, it's long, but it's worth it if you decide it's worth it. Because I think we decide what's worth it. We choose, we stick with it, and we keep pushing. Au revoir.